What company will genuinely try to kill you if they get lots of money for it? Health insurance companies. They'll deny your life-saving treatment if they can find a way to do it. Bayer. When Bayer's Cutter Laboratories realized that their blood products, factor Roman 8 and Roman 9 or anti-hemophiliac factor AHF, were contaminated with human immunodeficiency virus HIV, the financial investment in the product was considered too high to destroy the inventory. Cutter misrepresented the results of its own research and sold the contaminated AHF to overseas markets in Asia and Latin America without the precaution of heat treating the product recommended for eliminating the risk. As a consequence, hemophiliacs who infused the HIV-contaminated factor Roman 8 and Roman 9 tested positive for HIV and developed AIDS. Sources:/pubm.ncbi.nlm.ni.gov 24,785,997. Nestle would murder your baby for money, and has done so in the past. Any of them. History has shown this time and time again. It's why we regulate them. Any health insurance company. Their entire business model is doing exactly that. Many companies already are in a sense. They don't care much about anyone's safety. If someone dies, it's just the cost of business. They've decided this beforehand. They know someone could easily die, but have figured out that it costs less to pay for a death than it is to engineer it out in the first place, and instead of being human beings, they've decided that that death is a sacrifice they are happy as a fucking claim to make. Tobacco industry. Nestle, Boeing, all of them. A better question would be what company that will not try to kill you. There was a car manufacturer that discovered a fatal error in their cars. I don't remember what it was, but something very unlikely, like it would catch on fire if the right turn signal was on when the windows were opened and you shifted into second gear and it was raining on a Saturday. They calculated how likely it was that it would happen and how much they would have to pay in damages if people sued, vs. a recall of all the cars. It would have costed more to recall the cars, so they didn't. I think some people died at it. It was the Ford Pinto. https://n.wikipedia.org wiki.grimshove.ford Motor Co. If you look at the history of corporations in the US, you really shouldn't be surprised that literally all of them would sicken and wreckle you and your family if it would increase their stock value more than the bad PR would bring it down. From the constant lobbying to deregulate, so they can pollute poor working conditions and low pay be the norm, to the times they brought in police and mercenaries to gun down protesting workers, to the slave prison labor they employ, they can, have, and are killing people right now for money. Capitalism breeds this attitude and makes it the norm. Insurance companies take similar decisions all the time. A major one: Tyler Durden. Nestle, Cartier, Danone, De Beers, any oil company, Amazon, Tencent, most Swiss headquartered corporations. Better yet, name a company wouldn't. Drug cartels. They could care less who they kill. There's another addict waiting. Arms dealers? Quite literally, Fast food companies already are killing us.